What's happening, kinfolk? Welcome back to the channel, Knuckles TV. Knuckles coming at you. Today, man, it's a sad day for Knuckles. Very sad day. So, as y'all know, with all this going on, I haven't been really riding, man. Matter of fact, the last time I rode was when I did the tutu video. So that was the last time that I've actually ridden. So we've got people working on the house right now. I have the bike covered up, right? Just because there's a bunch of dust and stuff. Well, while it's been sitting here, I decided to go ahead and check the transmission fluid. Because as, if y'all don't know, 2019's, I don't know if it's bikes previous years had the same problem with the M8, but the M8 on my 2019, I know the honoring one had the same situation. The transmission fluid is actually getting pushed into the primary. Is the problem. That's the issue they're having, right? So they came out with this vent tube that you gotta have, that you gotta get, and you install it, and it supposedly fixes the problem. I was hoping, because my bike, I assume, was a later year or later in the year built, right? That I wouldn't have that issue. But I checked it a couple days ago, and sure enough, my transmission fluid is below the add mark, and before that it was full, right? So my first oil change, I've got a little over 7,000 miles, I believe, on my bike now. Brake-in oil, first oil change was done at the dealership. The second oil change I did here, but I did just the motor and the primary. The transmission, I believe it calls in the manual, I think it's every 10,000 miles. So I have not changed that. I have not fooled with that oil. So when I checked it, it's low. And I did not pull the primary cover because I don't want to mess with it. I want the dealership to do it because it's still under warranty. So they're coming to get it today, which is May 7th. And they should be here around noon. So I'm sending it to the dealership. I'm going to let them look at it, man. And it should still be covered under warranty because I haven't had the bike a year yet. And I've got extended warranty as well. So it should be covered under warranty. I shouldn't have any issues. But I'm sad because it's got to go to the dealership. But, what do you do? Things happen. So when they get here, I'll film it, them taking it. We're going to Crossroads. Crossroads is the closest dealership to me right now. And so the bike will be going to Crossroads. And then they're picking it up today, but they're not even going to look at it till the 12th. So they're backed up in their service department. So they won't be able to look at it till the 12th, and then they'll come back and let me know what's going on. So the video is going to start now, and then once they call me Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, whenever they call me to let me know what's going on, I'll pick it back up and let y'all know what's happening, and then we'll go from there, man. So hopefully it's just they put that breathing tube in there, get it done, finished, done and over with, and I don't have no more problems. But yeah. So if y'all haven't heard about that, if you have especially a 2019, I guess, man, I don't know. I haven't done a lot of research on what years, but I know the 2019s were doing it a lot. If you have one, make sure the M8s, make sure you check your transmission fluid. Make sure you're not losing oil, because if you're not losing it on the ground, if you're losing oil but you're not losing it on the ground, it's going into the primary. Which isn't a good thing either, because then it overfills the primary. Then you have problems out of your clutches and stuff. So just give it a check, man. When you do your checks, your T-clocks, give it a check real quick also. And then maybe like once a month, check it again. So that's it, man. Once the truck gets here to pick up the Road Glide, I'll pick y'all back up. folks, they're here. I'm gonna pick up the Road Glide. This is the first time I've ever had my bike picked up from a dealership, and Crossroads is my home dealership, right? So this is the one I usually use, but they do good work, man. They're over here taking pictures of the bike to make sure there's no damage, and which is good. That's awesome. So we'll let him finish his job, and then we'll see him load it up. While Mr. Kevin is strapping Road Glide down, man, he taught me something today. I did not know this. So they have transport mode on the bikes. So if you end up having to transport your bike, if you move the bike or anything, you know, the lights will start flashing and stuff. Transport mode, it turns the lights off. It won't do that. You take the key, ignition, turn it to on. Once it powers up, turn it back off, hold both blinkers, and in the dash it'll say sport mode. Yeah. So what that does, it tells you it's in transportation mode. So that makes it to where the lights do not continue to flash while you're riding down the road. That I did not know. So that's really cool, man. So now I know, and if anybody else out there needs to know, there you go. And then to disengage it, all you do is turn the ignition back on, and then it resets itself. So pretty cool. Mr. Kevin's about done strapping my baby in, man. And when he took it in, he was very cautious with the bike. Took very good care of it, putting it in there, strapping it down, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, he's finishing up now. He even put a rag down around the rear wheel before he put straps on the wheel. So they do good, man. They take care of your stuff, that's for sure. He'll be headed out, and we'll pick this back up once I find out what's going on. Alright, kinfolk, I am back with the update on the Road Glide. So they called me and said it's done, and they said there was nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to pick it up. I don't understand that, because I don't know. I gotta ask a lot more questions when I get there. I got my son Babushka getting me over to the dealership. I don't know if they're gonna let me record or not, so I have to see, because I kind of want to get an explanation on camera so you guys know exactly what's going on as well, just in case you're having the same problem. Then I'll explain it to you after I get the bike, because I got a little moto vlog set up that I'm gonna try and see how it works out. We'll see you when we get to the dealership. All right, what's happening, kinfolk? I am back with the update for the Road Glide. So let me tell you what happened. I recorded the whole video, right? Recorded actually going home, and the audio was not there. So now I figured out what happened. I'm using this external audio recorder, and so I figured out what happened. So now I'm trying to do it all over again. So I'm just gonna tell you what they told me at the dealership, man. Mancuso Crossroads is awesome. I'm sorry I forgot the service lady, her name, that helped me out, but she helped me out so much, man. She explained everything to me in detail. Didn't mind me asking a bunch of questions, because I did. But basically, okay, I'm not having the oil sumping issue. I am having an oil, it's pushing over. So it's pushing from the from the transmission to the oil. I don't think I ever said I was having the sumping issue, but just so y'all know, it's just pushing, right? So it's just pushing the oil over. They told me that Harley Davidson allows 3 to 4 ounces to be pushed over into the primary. Once you get to 6 ounces, that's when they say you have a problem, and that's when they go to add in the that vent tube. So the vent tube will be added if you end up having 6 ounces or more transferred over to the primary, right? And the cool thing is, she told me, she said, bring it back at 10K, because I am at 7,495 miles right now. She told me to bring it back at 10K. When I hit 10K, they will pull the primary cover off, right? The inspection cover. They'll pull it off, check it, and make sure that it is not pushing more than what is allowed over into the primary, at no charge to me, which is cool. Okay, so at 10K, I'll take it back up there before I do my oil changes, because I do my own oil changes. Like I said, the first one was done at the dealership, so that's in their system. This was done there in their system, so they know the issue already, right? Or that it was doing it, that I took it in for a concern, for that concern. And so at 10K, I'll take it up in there. They'll check it, they'll pull the cover, they'll check it, make sure it's not pushing more than what's allowed, and there'll be no charge to me. And then, so if it isn't doing, you know, pushing more than what's allowed, then I'm good. Do my oil changes, bike's good to go. So there'll be no problem there. What else did they tell me? I think that's it. Oh, so then they told me when they called me that I was gonna have a $121 bill, right? And I didn't think that was right, because my bike's under warranty. And so they, once I got there, the other guy had told me, okay, your bill's $121, because I asked her to look at it, at my bill, and because I was wondering why I was being charged. And she told me, she goes, no, this is still under warranty, so he doesn't get charged for that. So no fee there, which is amazing. So yeah, man, that's it. I mean, the Road Glide's in good condition. It's not doing, it's doing what's allowed, I guess is how I say it. I don't know, but like I said, supposedly Harley allows 3 to 4 ounces to be pushed over. So all you do is just, you top it back off, and then if it continues to do it, I asked her, what do I do? She said, if it continues to do it, then go ahead and bring it back in, and we'll file a claim, you know, with Harley. But yeah, folks, so that's the update on the bike. That's all that's gonna happen, man. At 10K, before I do my oil change, I'll take it up there, have them inspect it, and then bam, oil change will be done. I'll do my oil changes, and the Road Glide will be good. So that's it. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and yeah, stay safe out there. Make sure you keep eyes on your oil levels. Very important, very important. But yeah, till next time, much love, much respect. Knuckles out.